Hello everyone, welcome back to Classic Cricket Matches. Today I have some highlights from an interesting game that took place in 2007. It is from the Afro Asia Cup. Now the Afro Asia Cup was a tournament that was made up in the early 2000s, which basically comprised the best 11 players from the African countries such as Zimbabwe and South Africa and Kenya versus the Asian countries of Pakistan, Bangladesh, Sri Lanka and India. So it was pretty interesting to see all of them come together and play as a unit. And what's more interesting was that these games were listed as actual ODI internationals, so it counted towards their ODI statistics. And this particular game was from the first ODI of the second edition of this Afro Asia Cup, which took place in 2007 in India. Now, unfortunately, I only have the short highlights of the Asian batting side, where you see Sanjaya Surya and Virendra Sehwag opening and putting up a decent partnership, and they had the likes of Ganguly, Jayawardene, Yuvraj, and MS Dhoni in the middle order, along with Mohammad Yusuf. So it was kind of fun to see all these Pakistan, Indian, Sri Lankan players and Bangladeshi players play alongside each other. It was a good treat to watch. But I do have the full bowling highlights of the second innings where Mo.Asif and Zaheer Khan opened the bowling. So that was actually very interesting to watch. So I hope you enjoyed this match. Please remember to press that like and subscribe button below, as it would really help this channel. And without further ado, here's the game.
Sehwag played some very good shots early on. Jayasuriya got one early on in the slot from Moni Morkel as well, and then found the man just in front of point. Sehwag hit one through the covers. He was looking very good at that stage actually, and the reason was that he was playing close to his body, and that made a big difference. Ganguly produced two gems. Then Sehwag down to third man as well. You see lots of boundaries in this effort, largely because it's a lovely surface to bat on. That to my mind was one of the best. Sehwag hitting through the covers. Soon thereafter he went right over the top, and that was an awesome shot. Then the self-destruction started, first with Sehwag not moving his feet. Jayawardene was just the fourth ball of his innings. This sounds, if you're wondering why this highlights package is going so quickly, it was because there were some fantastic shots early on. Not this one from Ganguly, where he played on a lazy shot outside off. Then Sehwag, then Yusuf and Jayawardene came together and they put on 92. Very similar looking batsmen, lots of depth nudges here and there. Some lovely flicks through the onside over there as well. And then Jayawardene hit a beautiful one down the ground. Mohammad Yusuf plays a lot of those. Fine leg was in, so he managed to clear it. Then Jayawardene seemed to be in a bit of a hurry to get on with things. Pollock got under that one. Yuvraj got that wide of mid-on. Not quite sure he's headed there in the first place. And then Yusuf on mid-wicket. It's amazing how often these chips from Yusuf find the fielders just when he's on song. Then Yuvraj straight to Kemp. Dhoni got a huge reception when he came into bat, but run out of the non-strikers in. Charging for Harbhajan Kolodoyo did very well to break the stumps. Then the carving of the cake began. That was put down by Lutz Bosman of that was Harbhajan. Then he responded with a mammoth hit. Well-timed boundary that beat mid-off, and then timed it a little too well, I thought, down to Pollock at long on. That is the end of Harbhajan. Then Murtuza slogging the last ball of the innings as well for De Villiers to come under it and hold on to it quite easily. Hey, that was some highlights package. We wait and see if we get a few shots like those when we come back. Africa 11 need 308 runs to win at 6.36. Will join us in just about 20 minutes.
Yes, indeed. I've got the man of the moment with me. One of them, actually. The Indians started it off. The Sri Lankan captain contributed. But it's been this Asian team with Mohammad Yusuf from Pakistan contributing as well. Congratulations. Great innings. What was it like batting out there?
Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. I think very good batting track and a wonderful start there. Sehwag and Ganguly, Jayasuriya, Ganguly, and everyone batting very well. And I enjoyed it. And my batting also is good for team as well.
A lot of extra bounce on this pitch. It's a new pitch that's being played on. Did you feel that, or was it good to bat on?
I think good batting wicket as well, but sometimes ball slow and sometimes quick. But I think still very good batting side.
What about the atmosphere in the dressing room? The Indians, Pakistanis, Sri Lankans, Bangladeshis all playing together. Fierce competition at times, but now you're on the same side.
I think a very good atmosphere inside. Everybody friend each other. I think an Indian player, Sri Lanka last 9 years I'm played together. I think very good atmosphere and very good I think idea to play Afro Asia Cup.
And target 317, 318 to win. Do you think it's a stiff target for them considering your bowling and their weakness in batting?
I think first inning, if make over 300 runs is a good target under pressure other team. I think a very good target.
Any players to watch out for in the opposition? Pollock playing only as a batsman, Kemp, Boucher, Bosman at the top.
Yeah, I think look at it, not a very good batting side, but still cricket is a funny game.
Congratulations. Also to remind you, you crossed 8,000 runs today. Thank you for talking to us.
Thank you.
Yes, 8,000 runs today, but an innings that tended to be cut short. He looked good for much more than 66 from 74 balls. Jayawardene 65. You see a lot of people got very good starts. Sehwag, Ganguly, Jayawardene, Yusuf, Yuvraj. None of them went on to play the defining innings that would take the score to 350. But remember, still a good score. It's a very good score, in fact. Partnerships 36, 68, 92, 56. All of them around run a ball. Sehwag and Ganguly much better. The Mokuls got 5 wickets. Morne 3 for 68 and Albi 2 for 64. Elder Chigumbura got 2 for 56. Odoyo none for 52. Tikola and Kemp and 11 between them.
This way. And the first runs on the board. And a boundary. Fine leg, very square. Bolden, beautiful delivery. An error in judgment. But Asif will take that. Now he's known to land the ball on the seam and getting to nip either way. And this is exactly what's happened. This is a corker. Early on, pitching just outside off and coming back to hit off stump. So the perfect start here for the Asian 11. Tall man hits the deck. Enough movement of the seam. And that must have been music in the ears of A.B. de Jong, batting lineup there as well. Oh, that's pulled away nicely. Got into position very quickly. So the first boundary there for Dipena. It's cleaned him up. Again the sound of timber. Dipena departs. And now the African 11 have a job on their hands.
It'll be interesting to see if there was an inside edge or if the ball clipped the pads and then ricocheted onto the stumps. Didn't seem to do anything of that sort. Just completely missed the ball, but Dipena, and he's back in the pavilion for 10 in the Africa 11 total.
Good bowling, excellent bowling. That's what the bouncer has done for him. He's pushed the batsman back, then got one to just leave the right-hander, suck him into the drive, and Africa 11 have lost their third wicket. Excellent piece of bowling from Zaheer Khan.
Absolutely. He's bowled the sucker ball. That is very, very clever bowling. The bouncer first up, and see that he's not even on the front foot. Then the ball cleverly angled across and just full enough to tempt the batsman into the drive. And Ganguly at first slip making no mistake. Jayawardene at first slip making no mistake. Bosman 2 off 12, 18 for 3.
Now then, as he trod on his stumps, the umpire's lifted his finger. Hit wicket. Just heard the sound of the bail fall. Very interesting to see where in his crease he was, because he didn't seem to take a huge step back when he played the shot. The bails have gone, and that's a 4th wicket gone for the Africa 11 in bizarre circumstances. It's going to be an interesting replay. Where is he at the time at which he plays the ball? How far back? Very far back. There goes the foot, and he knocks it over, and I'm surprised he didn't know himself. There he goes. Tickle has gone for 5. It's 26 for... Bowled in, went straight through. Justin came. It's getting worse for the Africas. 31 for 5 now. There's a bit of procession at this stage. It's all because the bowling has been directed at the bat all the time. They've never given them width.
Bottom edge, I think. I'd like to see how far he got forward. Did he get forward? Or did it stay down? From the side on, we may just see that Kemp didn't really extend himself. He leaves the fray. Gone for 5. 31 for 5. They're on the ropes. Second.
He'll go for 4. Inside edge. The 50 brought up. That's nicely played. It's gone for 4. Great timing.
Surya strikes, and it's the end of Boucher. He gets it through quickly through the air. Sanat Surya
Was a slow one, that one though, and I think Mark Boucher might have played for some turn, unless it stayed down a little bit. It's playing for turn, expects it to turn just a touch, skids on and goes towards the leg stump and crashes into it. Boucher's gone for 25. 77, a long way. That went quickly. Mahela Jayawardene at slip will feel it was an opportunity, but what he should feel is lucky that it didn't hit him in the face.
They're claiming a catch, and the finger goes up. And I think you'll watch when you see the replay that this is an outstanding catch by the wicketkeeper.
Well, I think it might have hit him on the glove and gone straight up. I think it hit him hit Dhoni in the face, hit the grid. That's what I think. Let's have a good look. Hit him on the glove, on the chest, just underneath the helmet. Oh yes, he's got it.
A little bit of luck, a little bit of presence of mind, all combined. Albie Mokel gone for 9. It's 87 for 7. Just wide of the fielder. Just wide of the fielder for 4.
Well, for a minute I thought he would get there. Made a start and then bam.
There he goes again, and he's hit that beautifully. That is a massive, massive blow. That has gone up to the 3rd tier of the stands, I think. What a shot. Picked up the flight very quickly. Oh, Chikumbura is giving us a lot of fun.
One man who won't be enjoying it is Harbhajan Singh. You turn around as a spinner and see that happening. Just wish you could do something about it.
What a shot. Sean Pollock at his best, dropped in short, and is onto it in a flash. It races to the boundary for 4.
Well, there's no doubt in my mind that he's one of the better pullers in the game. Not too many who can pull the ball well. There's Ricky Ponting.
Ball away from the right-handers, or trying to. It's up in the air. An opportunity for Muhammad Yusuf. He takes it. Elton Chikumbura going for 1 too many. Not quite getting that in the middle of the bat. So not getting the distance. 8 down.
He was also hitting against the turn, so he was never going to clear the fielder unless he middled it
sweetly. There's nicely tossed up. Now there you see he's off balance as well. So sheer strength took it that far. And this is beautifully judged by Mohammad Yusuf. Chigumbura out for 40. Africa 11, 8 down for.
Is that in the gap? Yes, it is. Placed brilliantly to bring up 50. The change room appreciates it. The crowd does too. They'll applaud him. And yes, congratulations.
And what a way to... That'll be another boundary. I don't think Mohammad Yusuf will be able to get to it, because this is a very, very quick outfield. Absolute carbon.
Oh, this time an inside edge. Despair for the bowler. Terrible ill field.
That's rocketed to the boundary. It was a full toss, but still had to be put away. 200 comes up. Oh, he's timed that nicely. That'll race to the boundary. Not only did he pick it up quickly, but rolled the wrists over it. Now the 200 comes up. That's through in the gap and into the boundary. He's into the 80s now, Pollock. Remember, this is his highest score in one-day internationals. That's smashed down the ground. Consecutive boundaries for Pollock. He's taking the fight to the Asian 11.
And suddenly, there's a little discussion. Captain, bowler, fielders, they're all in there. Sourav Ganguly, Mahela Jayawardene, Harbhajan Singh's got his little input. Where we put our fielders.
Oh, that's a great strike. Over mid-off. 2 bounces over the rope. And you can see this is just clever batting by both these players. They know power play has been taken, so they played sensibly till Jayawardene was forced to take it. And now here's the opportunity to hit the boundaries. He's a good striker, Odoyo.
He certainly is. That's a clean strike. Now the problem is, you can't bowl short because fine leg's got to be up in the circle. You pitch it up, mid-off and mid-on are up in the circle.
He's got that away. Enough bat on it to get it past the mid-on fielder and into the boundary. Just saw from that reaction, it might have been the slower ball from Zaheer Khan. And he picked it up, as it was the off-cutter. Saw it early and smashed it. That's 4. That's what Pollock wanted. Now this is turning out into a big over. 3 boundaries. You can see Jayawardene too feeling the pressure. It's a very sensible innings from Sean Pollock. It's a 94 now.
Batsman.
Gets it now and reaches there with the boundary. Terrific innings from Sean Pollock. It's his first 100 in one-day internationals.
They love it. Well done, Sean. I know he's worked pretty hard. I can see he's overcome with emotion as well. It was something that he wanted to achieve. He never thought he'd get there. There's been all kinds of talk of when he's going to end. Some wonderful strokes played, and he started. Sublime timing and power. He played all around the ground short, some drives. Some lovely cuts, and then always strong on the pull. That was a lovely shot with a lot of power. There were two of them back to back there. And then he came down the track to the spinners and shot a lot of power and some deft touches as well. There you go. The final 100. 104. And that's his wagon wheel.
How good a shot is that? He leapt on the back foot. He didn't move on the back foot. He leapt onto the back foot. Let's see what happened in the power play 3, which was over 36 to 41. Actually 37 to 41, both inclusive. And they decided, look, we're going to go after the bowling here, and 48 came. Suddenly, innings got a new life. Harbhajan. Will they risk a second? No, they won't. Big again. Fielder coming under it. It's taken right on the edge of the circle. Thomas Adoyo is gone, but he did what he had to. And he played a good hand. Upul Taranga was the man there. I think might just have achieved a little more height than you'd have liked. There's another yard and that was gone over the line. Well played, Thomas Adoyo.
Indeed, well played, Thomas Adoyo. And not too sure he got it in the middle of the bat, maybe more towards the bottom end of the bat, the toe end of the bat, because otherwise the way he had swung the ball, it should have gone into the stands. But once again, another finely just catch by the substitute Upul Taranga. 9 down to 5-7. On Sean Pollock.
Now he'll have to come back for a second. It's gone for 4. There's enough meat on it. So once again, the last ball of towards the end of a Yuvraj Singh over, the runs are coming. Hit that hard enough. Actually, my eyes were on Pollock to see if those legs are going to take him back for a second. There's enough meat at all. Well, that's not a bad way to go. That is a stunner. Oh, that was flat for a while. I thought it might go the distance. What a wonderful swing of the bat.
There must be some bat as well. It's sounding so good. So sweet, that bat. There it is. Oof.
The poor kid at the back thought he might catch it on the bounce. And he quickly realized there was a lot more on that ball than he thought. What a stunning shot. Right, he's got 4. He's backed himself. He's refused 2 singles. He's got a boundary of the second ball. What's it going to be now? All the fielders at the edge of the circle. Down the ground again. Man will get there, and this time he'll take a single. Harbhajan does a good job down below us here. That'll find the boundary. Is that a second win, or is that the last gasp?
Well, he can use the pace of the ball and hit it for boundaries, but I think what the Africa 11 needs now is also either five boundaries and over, or a couple of 6s as well. The 6s might not be easy.
Be full. Fine leg for 4. I was about to say, do whatever you want, Mashrafi. Don't go down the leg side. Because fine leg was up. Given that Pollock loves to hit big shots down the ground, you'll always get these in a run chase. 10 already from the over.
Yes, when the luck's running with the batsman, this is what happens. On another day, when he's not in luck, it would have gone on to hit the leg stump. Inside edging onto the leg stump, but not this time.
Oh, there's some talk that Pollock might be coming to the end. I'll tell you what, we'll take him. Up in the air, that's over. Mohammad Yusuf under it, and he'll take it. An outstanding, genuinely outstanding innings has come to an end. The Asia 11 win, but only just. Sean Pollock almost took the match away. What a lovely innings from a good man. tremendous cricketer, brought life back into this match, and I dare say into this tournament.
And you can see all the players coming in. The congratulations are genuine, because it really was one of the more special innings that one has seen in one-day cricket.
Always on the cards, somewhere down the line there was going to be a miscue. And I dare say there were very, very few in this sensational Pollock innings. Slow ball, did the trick again. Pollock thought he was clearing mid-wicket.
So yeah, it's kind of weird, but still very entertaining to watch all the Asian players come together and play as one unit against all the African players. There were some good middle order performances by the African 11. However, the target set by Asia was too high at the end, and Asia won comfortably by 34 runs. John Pollock played an amazing innings of 130. It's very interesting to note that this is his only ODI ton, and it came not playing for South Africa, but rather playing for Africa 11 team. Anyways, hope you enjoyed today's highlights. Please again remember to press that like and subscribe button below, and please tune in next time for more great classic matches. Until next time, bye.